What's up, guys? Kyle here with Crypto Theory. All right, it's Speculation Saturday. Put on those tinfoil hats. Let's start playing around with some numbers and figure out how many Theta would we need to become a millionaire. And this is a popular series that we've done here for the last few Saturdays. You guys have been requesting more of them. The views have been amazing, so we appreciate all that. And you know what? Sometimes it's just fun to play with some numbers. You know, we get so serious in this space sometimes talking about good investment strategy and stuff like that. You know, this isn't professional financial advice. This is just messing around with some numbers and just saying, you know what if you had this many right here and you bought them at this price? How many would you need? You know, it's simple math, but it's a lot of fun to kind of go through and talk about that. So before we jump into this, and I'm really excited about this because we've been doing this with a few of my favorite projects. This is another one right here. Before we jump in and talk about this though, guys, make sure to smash those likes. If you are a Theta fanboy like me, I love Theta, love me some Theta. So if you are a Theta fanboy, definitely smash up the likes. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications, guys. We blew right through 2,500 subs. We're well on our way to 4,000 right now. We have you guys to thank for that, so thank you so much. One last thing, and then I promise we will jump right into this. We're not going to waste any time. Guys, make sure to head over to Facebook. Check us out on Facebook. Here's our Facebook page, Crypto Theory. Give us a like on there, and then also think about joining our Facebook group, Tales from the Crypto, all based around cryptocurrency, all right? So with that being said, guys, let's jump in and let's talk about Theta. So you can see right now, sitting below $10. I mean, to me, seems like a heck of a buy on this right here, considering where we know this thing has been just very, very recently. Seems like a heck of a buy. And for the sake of this right here, to make simple math and everything, we are going to assume that Theta is $10, okay? So just to make things a little more simplistic for everybody, make the calculations a little easier, we are going to base this on a $10 Theta, okay? So first and foremost, for anybody that is not aware of what Theta is, we are going to just brush over it very, very quickly, 30 seconds maybe, and then we're going to jump right into this because we do have other videos where we have talked in depth about what Theta is and why we are so bullish on this project, okay? So Theta right here, let me get back to the top of their website right here. Okay, next generation video delivery powered by you. Okay, so it's a decentralized streaming and video service provided via blockchain technology. Okay, they've been awarded multiple U.S. patents. Rumors are there are more on the way. They have amazing both partnerships and advisors and everything. Okay, one of the advisors is co-founder of YouTube himself, Steve Chen. They have a co-founder of Twitch as another one of theirs. They've got higher ups from Verizon Wireless. I mean, you name it, they have some big names on their advisory board and everything. So this is a project that means business, and I think it has one of the best use cases in all of crypto. Okay, so there's a reason I'm very bullish on this project. I love it, and I can't wait to see where this thing goes. Again, not professional financial advice, guys. This is just, you know, pure speculation, especially in this video right here. We're just going to have some fun talking about numbers. You know, hey, where could Theta go to, and if so, how many would we need at today's current prices in order to turn that into you know, $1 million basically? So let's assume, like I said, that we have a $10 Theta. Okay, makes it a little bit simpler. Okay, let's just say it 5x's from here. Okay, let's say it 5x's through the rest of this bull run. Okay, we've already talked about when we believe the end of the bull run is going to be. Let's say the 5x's and it gets to $50. Okay, I think long term it's going to climb much higher than that. However, let's just base the first assumption right here that it's a $50 one. Okay, so conservatively at $50, that would mean that you're going to need 20,000 Theta. Okay, 20,000 times 50 is going to give you $1 million. Okay, in order to achieve that, that means that to get, excuse me, 20,000 Theta at $10, it would cost you $200,000. So basically, if Theta reached $50 and you bought 20,000 of them at $10, you're gonna spend about 200 grand to be able to get that. Now, as we talked about in other videos, that's not really realistic for a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that just wouldn't be able to afford that. The average investor is not going to be able to afford that unless you're a whale and a big player in the market. It's probably not achievable. Okay, so, and like I said, I mean, you can see where this thing has come from and where it's gone to already. So it's not unfathomable to think of a $50 Theta. At least I don't think so. Again, let us know in the comments if you think that that's too low, that's too high. Let us know what you guys think where it's ultimately going to. Again, we're just having some fun here. We're just speculating a little bit. So let's go a little bit further. Let's say that Theta reaches $75. Okay, so let's say that it basically 7.5 times is where it's at, or I don't know, whatever the math on that would work out to be. But let's just say that it gets to $75. Okay, that means that you're going to need just over 13,000 Theta. You're going to need 13,333. Okay, that means that that's going to cost you at a $10 Theta a little over $133,000. Okay, still, again, something that's not necessarily super achievable for a lot of people. Now, if you had that many Theta because you bought in at, these ridiculously low prices, 10 cents and everything, good for you. Okay, you're set. At least I think. I think that you're set for making some huge gains. In fact, if you got in at that price right there, why haven't you sold at least some of it and taken some profit out? Again, it's never a bad day to take profit. So you're already doing very, very well. So if you got in at that price and you're holding that many of those, that many of Theta, then you're going to be in for some very, very nice gains. I would have to assume. So let's say that it 10x's, okay? That would put the market cap at this at about 90 billion, which is in between where Binance Coin and Ethereum is right now. Again, not totally out of the realm of possibility, because as we've seen, when this market really heats up, and it's going to start really heating up, towards the summer and fall time, when it does start to heat up, things are going to be running wild. The market caps are going to be going crazy. So it's not unfathomable to see this right here hitting $100. Okay, so if it did hit $100, that means you're going to need 10,000 Theta. Okay, at a $10 price point to buy all those, that's still going to cost you $100,000. Okay, so it's still going to be something that's very, very difficult unless you had bought these way previous to that $10 price point. Okay, so what would your best shot realistically be at becoming a millionaire using Theta? More likely than not, probably waiting till the next bull run. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to, and again, that's not professional advice, but that would probably be the most likely scenario, because check this out. If Theta were to hit 200, and again, this is probably sometime in the next cycle, 3 to 4 years from now, okay? At that point, the market's going to heat up so much that it's going to start turning bearish, like we always see, towards the tail end of the market. So, what if you were to wait it out, wait till the next run, and it gets to $200? Okay, at that point, at a $200 Theta, you only need 5,000. Okay, you only need 5,000 of them, and at a $10 price point, that means that you're going to spend about 50 grand. Okay, hey, 50 grand into $1 million, it's a pretty good trade-off. Again, not everybody's going to be able to afford that. However, if you can, it's not a bad trade-off. You know what? Yeah, you're putting up the money and holding it for a while, but if you truly believe in that project and you truly believe that it could get to that point, hey, it could turn you into a millionaire, okay? And then the last one we'll go over on this, and you guys can continue to keep going with this if you want to, because, hey, it is fun. You know what? It's fun. It's probably been, 7 or 8 minutes at this point, but it seems like it's only been 2. It's fun to kind of speculate and have fun with these, okay? Let's say that it reaches $250, okay? A $250 Theta would mean that you would need 4,000 Theta tokens, okay? So 4,000 of them at $10 are going to be about 40 grand, okay? So again, not a bad trade-off. 40 grand for $1 million? Hey, we'll take it, right? And again, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. It seems so far off now, and I get that. Like, it seems so far off now because it's sitting at $10. However, as we've seen, this thing can absolutely start pumping and not show any signs of slowing down. Look at what this thing did, really back in March and then even in January and everything. Absolutely crushing it. And it has the potential. This type of project right here has that potential. One other thing I want to point out, and why I'm so bullish on this, and why this could all potentially happen in the future at some point. These price levels could be reality. Not only is the market cap of the overall market going to be so much higher during towards the tail end of this bull run, but also next bull run. You can see right now it's just below 2 trillion. Okay, it's gonna heat up, and it's gonna get much higher than that. Bitcoin itself is almost $1 trillion. It is down today. The whole market is, so it's below $1 trillion now, but it's been flirting with that $1 trillion market cap itself. Okay, Ethereum's 200 and some odd trillion, or 200 and some odd billion right now for its own market cap. So again, it's not out of the realm of possibility that this type of stuff could happen. The other thing is, there are rumors, they're not confirmed yet, but there are rumors that Theta could at some point get listed on like Coinbase. Okay, Coinbase is the 3rd largest exchange in the world. I believe it's the largest U.S. exchange at this point too. So, it gets listed on Coinbase. There you go, game over. That price is absolutely going to pump. Based on that, there's going to be so much extra liquidity in the market for it. There already is quite a bit. It's on some of the biggest exchanges there are, but it gets listed on like that, maybe Kraken and some of those other ones because I don't see Kraken on here. No, I don't see it on here. So, I mean, if it did that, hey, sky's the limit. So, guys, what are your thoughts on Theta? Let us know in the comments down below. Where do you think Theta is ultimately going? Do you have enough Theta right now that if it hit one of these price targets, you could become a millionaire? If so, good for you. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. And, guys, let us know in the comments below. Are you buying Theta? Do you hold Theta? Where do you think it's going to? And with that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next one.